Hello.
Hi there.
What's going on, guys?
Welcome aboard.
This is another Gauntlet stream.
Yeah.
We're in Bossk Green through the Gauntlet. And I'll just give you a quick overview of the deck. We've seen it played on stream once or twice. I think twice now. So I'm pretty excited. It's a very fun deck to play because it's very satisfying when Bossk goes out and you get to resolve bounties twice. That's the core of it. It just feels fucking good, man. The value. The freaking value. Happy Sunday. What's up, Kelly Panda 69? Welcome to the stream. So just a few quick overview of what the deck looks like. I didn't put all the numbers out here. And I do think values of cards or numbers of cards is a very up in the air thing right now with this deck. The bounty package is Deathmark, Price in Your Head, Bounty Hunter's Quarry, and Guild Target. 3 of each, so you have 12 bounties. You really always want access to a bounty. I would play more bounties if there was another good bounty. I would play a 3 of probably something else. I don't even care what
Rich Reward.
I would not play Rich Reward just because I think it's not very good in here.
Okay.
Most of the time, I'm just running out bounties on almost an empty board, especially early game, just kind of running bounties out and not really playing units. So Rich Reward could just easily not get value.
Yeah.
So I just don't think it's good enough to play. Plus, it's just not good enough. All these other bounties perform a role. The most important being the Bounty Hunter's Quarry.
Yeah, Bounty Hunter's Quarry is kind of ridiculous, though.
Yeah, is it worth for a bounty posting off color? Oh, is that the yellow one?
Costs 3. It costs 3
Probably
plus
not.
the cost of the bounty. So
yeah,
I can't envision paying 5 for Deathmark.
You'd end up just getting Guild Target.
You're better off just playing you're better off. Now I could see playing off color bounties with bounty posting, because then you've always got the option to go to it if somehow the game goes late and you want to go get a marked target or something. I could maybe see that, but not the other way around. So
the Bounty Hunter's Quarry is probably the most important one. I'll just throw it up on the screen here because it's very important to the strategy of the deck. The deck kind of wants to start slow and then go really wide in the mid game and get out a bunch of stuff. So the Bounty Hunter's Quarry, once it's resolved, especially if you can get 2 activations out of it somehow with Bossk, usually your opponent's not going to let you do that, but if you can, it's huge. That's huge. You can get out Punishing One, you can get out Toro, you can get out the Super Laser Tech and the Black Sun Starfighter. I threw in a couple copies of that just to stop space assaults, and I also threw in Ruthless Raiders to be able to ambush into stuff in space. So I have some game against space. I think last time I played this deck I was lacking a space game. Kylo Ren's in there for a similar reason, where he can ambush into and kill most leaders, and you have timely intervention if you've already ECL'd. So Kylo is good into the late game because of timely intervention. He can take out a lot of really powerful threats. He can take out Snoke, which is good. Even if Snoke's on the table, he can kill Snoke. I don't know. On Karabast, he lives through a Snoke attack, but I don't think that's right because I feel like they take damage simultaneously. And he's a 4. He ends up being a 6/5.
Yeah,
on his attack.
I would think he's supposed to die there.
I think he's probably supposed to die there, but that's I played a little on Karabast this morning. I just noticed that interaction. Dengar's really good for getting the damage out on the stuff early game when you're playing, just throwing bounties around the table. The Discerning Veteran is there because it's a bounty hunter for the Toro, and it can capture problem units that have shields or have too much power for you to deal with otherwise.
Yeah,
playing a couple copies of this. I'm
thinking
Chilton's great. Anything that's just been buffed and shielded that to hell, it's great to have an answer for that, because otherwise this deck's only killing through damage. So I wanted to be able to work around that a little bit. I was playing the Take Captive in this deck as well, but I ended up cutting Take Captives and putting Vaders in because Vader plays into my 3-cost unit plan a little more, and it is also removal. So it's a little different, but the same.
You've got sick plays where Vader can go grab Punishing One and then kill somebody who's got a bounty on him, and then punishing me.
That's it's pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool plays with Vader. I'm only playing 2 Vaders right now because I'm playing 3 Mauls, and I didn't want to overload that slot too much. But I mean, this deck is ramping, so the idea is you want to get to the mid to late game as fast as you can.
Well, you got 5/7 drops. You don't feel as bad about resourcing one of them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you got
a lot of times. I think it's incorrect to resource your 7 drop if you only have 1 in your hand, because they're so powerful on 7.
And if you don't get to the next one or get to one by then, that's
they make it's different. It's different if it's different if you're not going to get there, but if you know the game is going to go that long, I think it's usually incorrect to resource your big fellers.
No commission. I was only playing just bounty hunters, so commission's not going to find any items in here. I'm not playing any any items.
It's not a bad smuggle thing. You need transports. I think punishing one is a transport, but I don't believe that. I don't believe
it is a transport.
The Black Sun. It's called like Black Sun Starfighter or something like that.
Yeah,
it's a fighter. It's not a transport.
I thought about commission for a second, but the numbers in here are tight. I feel like
you don't have items either. So items, van braces. There's a lot of like decent items that you could get. I honestly think commission's probably better in blue, because there's quite a few blue transports you can get. There's something noteworthy.
I just feel like I can't play attachments that aren't bounties because I'm already playing 12 bounties as attachments.
Right.
You need units to be able to win the game.
Your bounties perform multiple duties, right?
I'm time to lose to Sabine Green real quick because I do not think this is a good matchup.
Well, I mean,
we'll see. What deck has a good matchup to it? I guess there's a couple, but
yeah, blue green villainy perhaps.
I don't know that any of the decks we're gonna make have a good matchup in this.
Yeah, I know
for this this series.
Mulliganing. Yeah, I think like the thing about Sabine Green is that it got like 10% better, and it got like 10% better against things that were bad matchups for it. Poe, I think, just does so much for the deck, and honestly, we've been losing with Sabine Green.
I'm giving initiative in this deck 100% of the time.
Yeah, okay, because you want them to play something so that you can Bossk it. Yeah, that's fair. Sabine Green got like a little bit better, and it got better against stuff that was bad matchups for it. And I don't even know that we've seen Poe just go totally sick house on stream. I think for the most part
he's been like pretty good, but
yeah, we've answered him pretty effectively, right?
I think this is mulligan's too slow. I'm gonna have to use ECL like ASAP. Like as soon as it can kill anything before it does damage to me, it's getting used. Is there a stolen land speeder in there? No. I never really considered stolen land speeder in here, to be honest. I don't really think it.
You play it on one, you shoot it with Bossk. It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It might be too cute. The problem is it takes 2 Bossk activations, right? So your opponent will almost always have a chance to get an attack with it, right?
Yeah, I feel like I can't really afford that.
I guess there's the option of land speeder, Dengar, free attachment, do damage, then shoot it with Bossk. At that point, you're using 2 cards to get a 4/3. I don't know.
That sounds awful. All right.
Battlefield Marine.
Give him price.
I'll take initiative.
I'll shoot him for 1. And pass.
CL.
So land speeder is a lot of work for Cloud Rider. Just kill it. Yeah, that's a good point too.
What if I was supposed to do damage there with Sabine? I think the answer is probably yes. I'd still have initiative because you're going to shoot him with Bossk.
Yeah.
We'll see if I lose by a point and see if
I would consider. So the if you did do damage and I took initiative and then I could like ECL Toro in, that probably is bad for you, right?
Yeah. Okay. Marine is coming in for 3.
I'll shoot it for 1.
I'm gonna play red 3.
Let's ECL this here, punishing 1.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
I think I got a couple lines of play here. I'm not sure which is correct. All right, I'm gonna go for ECL, Wing Leader, and the Punishing One, buffing the Battlefield Marine, and it'll die. Now, the reason I opted for this is it gets rid of your primary source of damage here. I think the ECL is probably well served later in the game, but you have to come up with a way to kill this Battlefield Marine now. You can't get like 2 attacks.
I'll play a Starfighter.
All right, I'll slap you for 5.
I'll shoot it.
I'm gonna do a damage to us both with Sabine. Also, it keeps you from killing the Battlefield Marine for free with Bossk, right? And that keeps Bossk out for this turn. So
I'll take initiative.
okay, I'm gonna deploy Sabine.
Okay,
and then hit you for 3.
All right.
All right, pass.
Yeah, that's probably the game, to be honest. That's pretty bad.
Going down the Punishing One there.
Just everything that happened.
Okay. Going down the Punishing One plus it getting buffed.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that is the right call there. So I feel like okay.
I'll do 2 and 1.
All right. So blasting. It's you get 3 on Sabine.
Yeah. And a resource.
I feel like you get so many options now with this deck. Before, it was just brainlessly play the most cost-effective thing on curve, but the addition of like a little bit of just like a tiny amount of smuggling, tiny amount of like other interaction that didn't exist before. Sabine, near base.
And put a death mark on her.
Okay.
Or guild target.
I'm gonna smuggle in Cassian.
Put a death mark on Cassian. Or guild target.
I'll slap you for 3.
I will shoot Cassian.
Okay. I'm gonna take initiative.
I'll deploy Bossk. I'll fight Cassian.
Okay.
So I'll do 6 to your base. And fight you for 5. And pass.
Okay.
12 to base? Now it's 6 to base. 3 twice.
Fleet Lieutenant Sabine into you for 5.
OB. 3, 4, 5, 6. So you take 6.
Like column Justin 2 OBs.
They do.
All right, I'm gonna play a patented Nathan for a cause I believe
Can you
in
even
here.
miss 3 times?
It certainly can.
Okay.
1, 2,
All right.
3.
All
4.
right, I'm done.
Just 3.
I think the only way I can beat Sabine is if I'm not playing ECL.
Okay.
I mean, ECL does help.
Yeah.
To stop.
I was dead that turn.
You were dead that turn,
but
yeah.
I killed you like an action ahead of that. So.
Yeah. But I needed the ECL to prevent some damage earlier. I mean, I killed a red 3 with it, so
Yeah. Good to know the wing leader was the right play.
Yeah.
All right.
Because my plan there was shoot it, then to play Bossk, then like play Deathmark on something.
Yeah. Yeah, you get to attack with the punishing one. You kill it, then Bossk. Punishing one's ready. I'm at like 7. Bossk is on the table. Same time Sabine hits. That there's lots of ways for that fight to go wrong. So
Boss Blue is the more standard build.
Yes, sickos who like gaining life, right?
You gain a lot of life, yeah. But you don't get to like dump dudes on the table or do a bunch of damage, so I guess you still get Deathmark and Guild Target. But I really like bounty posting. And I really like the way not bounty posting, the
Bounty Hunter's Quarry.
Bounty Hunter's Quarry. I really like the way that Bossk interacts with the ramp in the green. Getting Bossk out like even a turn earlier is really, really, really good. Because he's so powerful at 5. And it's hard for your opponent to deal with him when he's out a turn earlier. I think there's definitely merit to Bossk Blue, though, for sure. It's probably more resilient, especially into the late game. Yeah, I don't disagree. I like the shielding bounty, too. Because Bossk Blue does get 2 or 3 more 0-cost bounties in the deck, which is relevant. A 1.
An 8. Sure, I'll take it. Food. Is this good? Is this good?
I also think this is a bad matchup.
I'm gonna play a mercenary gunship.
Okay, I'll play Press in Your Head.
I'll take initiative.
I'll ping it. I'll pass.
Attack you for 30.
Ping it.
Play Boba Fett.
Toro.
Take initiative.
Pass. Okay. No, that's not what I want to do. Let's do this.
I've got initiative. I don't know that I actually want initiative here. I'm gonna play a crafty smuggler.
I'll OB and shoot Boba Fett.
I'll take initiative.
Attack you for 5. Deploy Bossk, attack you for 4. And pass. I've been playing a lot of OBs today. Playing green-red villain, so.
I don't have nightmares about overwhelming barrage. I'm just gonna. I have just don't check my Reddit comment history. Overwhelming barrage is frankly ridiculous. I'm going to surprise strike and take out Torda.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Boba Fett radio resource. No talent! Star Wars Unlimited players have to cover up for their obvious deficiencies by playing broken cards like Overwhelming Barrage.
Good lord. I'll take it for 4.
Lol. The resubbed.
Jesus.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Jesus.
I'm gonna deploy Boba Fett.
I'll play Dengar.
Wretched hive of scum villainy.
It is. That's true.
Let's have Forlom smoke Dengar.
Bounty Hunter's Quarry.
Okay. Boba Fett is going to hit your base for 4 and ready 2 resources.
Death Mark.
I'll take initiative.
I'll pass.
Sitting on 6 resources or 7?
7.
7. Okay. Well, cards in hand.
2.
All right. I'm gonna cunning. I'm gonna tap Bossk and I'm gonna discard a card at random from your hand. There's a lot of ways to play that. I could cunning back Forlom to shut off all of this garbage.
Timely intervention. This ruthless assassin. I need to get. He'll do damage to himself, and he'll ambush the Forlom.
Okay.
This is. I draw 2. All right, let's resolve these now. I'll do Bounty Hunter's Quarries. Actually, I'll draw my 4 first, and then I'll do Bounty Hunter's Quarries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So you're drawing 4?
I drew 4.
Okay. So you get one of these.
Huh? What?
So you drew 4, you triggered this twice.
Yeah.
And then you get 1 Bounty Hunter Quarry.
What? Oh, you can only use it once a round. Okay.
Unless you want to draw 2. And
no, I'll do this. I'll do this.
Yeah, I'd take 1 damage and overwhelm. Justin.
Okay. All right, punch it 1.
Okay. I'm going to attack you for 2.
Okay. I will guild target this guy.
I'm gonna no good to me dead punishing 1.
Okay. I'm gonna play punishing 1.
I'll attack you for 4. Ready 2 resource.
I'll take initiative.
Okay, pass.
I'll attack for 3.
I am gonna attack for 2.
I'm gonna death mark the smuggler.
Fire spray.
I'm gonna ECL Toro into the crafty smuggler. I'll resolve the guild target twice.
Okay, so take 6.
Yeah. You take 4.
4. Oh, that's right. He's not.
Yeah, that's why I'm considering draw our cards instead. Question is, what do I get that I need? Or what would I get that I could use this turn? It's not much. So I'll resolve the 4 damage. And draw 2. Okay. And it's readies.
Thank you for 5.
Tag you for 3. Well, I'll tag you for 4.
That's gonna attack Toro. And ready to. Toro's an out because you could kill me this turn. You could attack punishing 1, play Dengar, ready Toro, and attack me. So I have to kill Toro here. If anybody's wondering why I don't just take initiative since I've got 5 damage in space.
Yeah, I gotta take initiative now.
So you took initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna waylay the punishing 1. I have the waylay in hand too, which I have to remove a unit to get the resources to play. And I think the waylay puts this game out of reach then. All right. There's no like surprise strike, so All right, pass.
Yeah, lose.
Darth Maul is 3 damage trampled.
Yeah,
so that's not enough to kill me.
I don't have any good ways to do 5 damage, honestly, in the whole deck. So, unless something was more damaged. I could have...
If you had Kylo when I deployed Boba Fett, I think I'd probably lose that game because you just smoke Boba Fett and then I don't have like a good answer.
Yeah,
for Kylo.
I did not have a Kylo there. I think I could have played that differently.
I think this matchup is interesting.
Yeah. I think I could have sequenced some stuff a little differently and maybe had a better chance there. And then there was also the consideration of the damage versus the cards, and would the cards have gotten me to a Dengar or something? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Interesting matchup.
And discarding the Ruthless Raider was fucking horrible. Yeah. That was really bad.
So you had 50-50, right? And I was gambling.
I get it,
I was gambling that you didn't have 2 things that you wanted to play, and then I was taking the coin flip at getting rid of the card.
I think if you had discarded the assassin there, the assassin, I would 100% win the game because I play the thing it like kills your guy, and then I have 2 more damage in your base, and I have 4/6 in space that's like threatening you. It would have done way more damage.
I mean, I think I lose the game if you Vader, if you Maul.
Yeah.
Like, I think I lose the game. Like, I mean, that's so the cunning has to go after your hand. I mean, if Forlom dies there, now I could cunning and bounce Forlom.
I was also worried about you cutting and bouncing Forlom. Yeah.
But
I thought that was what you were gonna do, but
I opted instead to try to keep the try to keep the body around.
If you cunning to bounce Forlom, then I could play the Raider and just kill the crafty smuggler. It sucks to lose the 2 bounties, but then you're like still down a thing.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Maybe bouncing is correct because bounce discard because I get rid of your ability to get more cards because I think I ice the game at that point because you don't draw that injection of cards, right? I think the reason the game got really close there was because you drew 4, right? So, 8, 7, 1 upped.
Yeah, New Adventure is bad. I mean, yellow in general is pretty bad. You had Waylay to be able to bounce your stuff also during the course of that.
I had Cantina Bouncer as well. You could
Cantina Bouncer. It's horrible.
Yeah,
it's real bad.
Honestly, the one thing to consider, I don't even know how much. Yeah, there is no New Adventure in here, but it's only like 2. Does Krennic care about 2 drops? And in this Bossk bounty world, I'm gonna mulligan it. I'm not familiar with this list, but I'm just gonna take a quick peek through it. Yeah, okay, we can do better. We got better opening hands. We got better opening. I think like an Inferno 4 or something like that. That's a good turn 1 play, and I don't care if it gets killed. Right. Time for a Krennic Overwhelming Barrage. Let's see. Justin did not Overwhelming Barrage that game. No, you did. You did.
I did. Yeah.
Did. We need ESPN commentators coming up with like the obscure sports facts. Justin is 45% in games in which he's played 2 or more overwhelming barrages.
I don't think it's more than 45%.
I mean, I would think so too, but I'm just saying.
That would be interesting if it was only 45%.
All right, resourced. We'll play this Pershing.
Marked for death.
I'll take initiative.
I'll ping him.
Think.
I know that kind of helps you, but it's fine. I'll pass.
I'm gonna play a super laser tech.
I'll ping Pershing.
Pershing's gonna blast the super laser tech and draw a card.
I think Pershing might be some secret sauce in that Krennic deck, to be honest. He's pretty good. I'll play super laser tech.
I'll take initiative.
Pass. Six Raiders from Hexile. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going?
Hello.
Welcome.
I'm playing Inferno 4. One on top, one on bottom.
I'll fight Pershing.
Okay. Pershing is going to blast Inferno 4 and draw a card. Pershing is putting on some work. He is putting in some work. I need to memorize the... He's the dude from Afra, right?
He's in
Ahsoka. He's the one who experiments on the baby.
Oh yeah, no, he's in Mandalorian.
He's in Mandalorian.
Yeah.
We need the dude from Andor, the one that had the torturer from Andor, the one that had the recording.
Oh, that guy, the screaming
of the screaming.
Yeah,
they put the headphones on Bix, and then turned her into a jelly. Turn her brain into jelly. She's listening to the screaming of this whatever it was being murdered.
I'm gonna shoot Pershing.
He's blasted.
I got my 2 cards.
His dread work is now complete. I'm gonna resupply.
So I was worried about Power of the Dark Side there.
I see.
I'm going to deploy Bossk.
Do I feel compelled to bring out Krennic at this moment? You got 5 open, and you could ECL me. And then the next question is if Krennic bites it, who cares?
Who even care?
Who cares? We'll bring out Krennic.
Who even care? I'll attack you for 4.
Sure.
Is that even worth? You're going to heal 2 with Krennic. Could attack Krennic for a bunch. But then you can kill Bossk. Yeah, I'll attack you for 4.
Okay. Yeah, I'll attack you for 2. So
I'll play Dengar.
Okay. I'm gonna take initiative.
I'm gonna play Death Mark on Inferno 4.
Sure.
Do a damage with Dengar.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Price in Your Head on Inferno 4. I'll do a damage with Dengar.
Sure. I'll use Inferno 4's ability.
I'll Price in Your Head to get a resource, and I'll draw 4 cards.
Do I feel good about having both of these here? I don't know. I feel fine. I feel perfect. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fine.
I need to heal too.
I guess we'll put that there, this under. Okay.
That's it. I guess.
Alright, I am gonna maul Bossk.
Take one. My cards were pretty bad.
Oh, the ones you drew?
Yeah. I'll ECL Kylo into the Krennic.
Oh, Crank's toast. Take 2. I'll take initiative.
Okay. Do I want to throw Dengar into Maul? Probably. Yeah, probably. I know I could power to the dark sided or whatever, but it's fine. And I'll pass.
I'm gonna take down Kylo.
Play Dengar.
I'll ECL the client into Dengar.
Play Punishing One.
I'll take initiative.
Play Django. Pass.
Avenger.
I'll Maul into the client.
Okay, trample for 2. I'll take initiative.
Thank you for 3. Play Ruthless Assassin. He'll damage himself. And pass. Damage Django instead of Maul. It's probably fine. But I see the reasoning there. Somehow my draw has been bad at the game, even though I'm drawing like 16 cards. That's probably just a deck building problem.
Overwhelming Barrage.
Yeah.
That's a dead Django. It's a dead Maul.
I give it 3.
Let's cards in hand, like a million still?
5.
5? Okay. I'm gonna Death Trooper and kill the assassin.
Oh, Bounty Hunter's Quarry.
I suppose that figures. Alright, I'll hit you for 10.
Blake or Sanson?
I'll take initiative.
Shoot the Death Trooper. I get 5 cards to look at.
It's conceivable to whiff there.
Yeah, whiff there.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5 cards you can whiff.
Yep.
It's gonna feel bad, but the math is, especially at this point in the game, right? Depending on what you've seen.
Yeah, I think I'd likely whiff there. Honestly, I'll attack for 3.
Okay.
I'm done.
The whiff is brutal there because now you just get a
that's pretty bad.
Do I need to resource anything else? I'm sitting at 810. I'm looking at like 12 or resources. That's fine. I don't think I need to resource anything here. All right, Avengers going into you for 8. Sack it. If this were the old Decipher game, they'd put like a rare Star Destroyer in every single set. That's not the case in this one.
Play Kylo. They put like a bunch of them in the first set, so.
Yeah. 3? Is it 3? Relentless Avenger. No, the Chimera as well.
Yeah.
So 4.
Cosmic Gentleman, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I guess I'll play Death Trooper and do 2 damage to Kylo and 2 damage to the Death Trooper.
Overwhelming Barrage, do 8 to the Avenger.
Okay.
So that's something at least.
I'm gonna take down Kylo.
Take initiative.
I'll play. I actually have my choice here. I guess I'll play Inferno 4. Let's smooth out the draw. Oh, yeah. Let's put that on the bottom. Let's put this on top. All right. Okay, pass. Oh. Blue-green villainy, I feel like got a lot better.
It did get a lot better.
So I actually think the meta has constricted. I think the first set meta, it was wide open. You could play a lot of stuff as long as you understood what your opponent was doing. Now I think the really good decks have gotten that much more efficient, and all the fringe decks are being pushed out. That's my bold meta call.
Oh, I'm all into the Death Trooper. Trample for 6.
Now. Owie. Power of the Dark Side. That might be a mistake. We'll see.
Weaker Santon.
I'm going to attack you for 2.
Take initiative.
All right, let's. Can I see your discard pile?
Sure.
I'm gonna play a Consortium Star Viper. And then I'm gonna pass. Surprise strike off aspect to kill me.
It's a legit play. I could ambush in Ruthless Raider, but it doesn't kill you. Well, I can kill one of these guys because I have the timely reinforcement down here.
Yeah,
But that's it. And I just die.
21, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. I was trying to play around. I actually was trying to keep dudes off the ground because you were overwhelming a bunch on the ground. A way for me to lose. So I had Vader.
That makes sense,
a way
yeah.
for me to lose is to play Vader, get like a Death Trooper or something. I don't know what, right? Get something that can be trampled by Maul there. So.
Man. There's something on the overhead cam and Justin's resource. Oh, yeah. This thing.
Oh, yeah.
That was the card cam. I can turn that on.
It's your cataract. All right. I actually think this deck could win this game. Let's see. Because I think
actually this is probably the best matchup.
Because I'm playing stuff damaged, and you're just like, I'm giving you free damage to overwhelm me or to bounty and kill. So I think I gotta be a little careful.
So maybe we won't start out the Gauntlet series by having the Gauntlet deck lose 8 games straight.
Justin used Overwhelming Barrage on Kylo to kill the Avenger.
Yeah, I played Kylo and then played Overwhelming Barrage, and it was 8 damage exactly. So
yeah,
that was the only way I had to get rid of it. Bossk Blue probably does have better like long game than the green, but I'm just like playing good stuff late game in green, but it's not good enough good stuff. My draws that game were just like not what I needed, pretty much.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think that's a deck building thing. I just need to iron out numbers.
I got the ramp twice, which is like,
yeah,
crazy good. Double ramp was insane. So I played Inferno 4. I had the Pershing activation. I played Inferno 4. My top card was something and resupply, and I was like, oh shit, Pershing can now draw the resupply. So I drew that because I had Maul in my hand, and so I was like, I had Maul and Avenger in my hand, so I was like, Maul, a turn to something, and I had the Overwhelming Barrage too. So Voorhees, thank you. 17, 2 months.
There was a lot of like decisions during that game. So I was trying to play around Power of the Dark Side the turn you're playing the resupply, and I had Kersantin to play because I was like, I can run out Kersantin, but if it gets Power of the Dark Side, that sucks. I can run out Bossk, if that gets Power of the Dark Side, it really sucks.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, play Dengar or whatever. Or no, I shot the Pershing there.
Yeah.
There you go. I will mulligan.
See, these are some.
I haven't had any freaking bounty hunter postings resolve either. Like I'm missing that one was really bad. Like I said, it was not statistically likely to hit, but still, if it had hit, it would be
that
I might have been able to win the game if that had hit. Anything, literally anything. I had no Toros that game at all. Toros would have been great. No Vaders that game. Didn't see
That's,
Vader.
I guess that's the thing about like all the blue-green villainy decks. You're like, oh, I didn't see any super laser text, but I saw a resupply. Oh, I didn't see any Power of the Dark Sides, but I saw a takedown.
Yeah. It's the redundancy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll play a green Squadron A-Wing. Oh, I'm sorry. Sir, could you resource her?
Yeah.
You have to start the game with no resources. What if it worked that way?
If you had already like gone so fast that I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I'd be like,
I'll give him a price in your head.
I'll take initiative.
I'll shoot.
Attack you for 3.
I'll ECL the punishing one. I'll ramp. Already.
It's only got 1 on it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's jam Ganon.
No, I didn't shoot anything this turn, right?
No.
I'll take you for 3.
I'll take initiative.
I'll guild target and I'll shoot him.
Okay.
And pass. Okay.
What's it binds all things?
Oh my god.
Thanks for the damage, bro.
Shoot him.
Kanan to base. Discard 1. Heal for 2.
Yeah. I'll deploy Bossk.
I have not used Han this turn. We'll use Han to jam out Cassian. Comes to play with 2 damage.
Play Kersantin.
All right, I guess I'll just take initiative, and then I'll just put all my guys in.
I'll attack there. I am considering. Yeah, I'm gonna fight Cannon. Yeah.
Okay.
For 4, and I'll have you take 6. Okay.
I'm gonna pillage you.
Okay. I'll discard Bounty Hunter's Quarry and Overwhelming Brush. Play this punishing one. What's up, Dave?
I'll pass.
Take it for 4.
I'll pass.
Take initiative.
Okay. And Cassandra just kills Han for free, so I can't do anything there. I'm gonna Han and Luke and kill Bossk.
Attack you for 3 and shoot Luke for 3.
I'll take initiative.
Attack you for 3. Play Maul. I'll have punching one do the damage.
Okay.
And you have a trample for 5. And that's it.
Han and Chewbacca. He'll smoke Chrysanthemum.
Smoked. Attack you for 7.
I'll take initiative.
Play the punishing one. Play this thing. I do not do. I do shoot Chewbacca. And pass.
I had redemption as an out here, I think, because I can play redemption, heal 7. I've got something in the way of punishing one. Yeah. There was a timely maul, considering I discarded your whole hand the turn before. And even if you had,
I just drew it. You just have to draw.
Yeah,
draw what you
yeah,
need.
yeah. I had force throw, so so that's the thing. Is like, I was a resource off from, I think, tearing that game apart, and I think it was the ECL punishing one thing.
Yeah, that was super.
That's
strong.
what won the game.
Yeah,
so.
you got the ramp. I got the extra attack.
Yeah.
At least I got to get a damn win. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Joker.
Justin did miss Maul. Yeah, okay, miss me with that. Okay, miss me with
you
that.
cannot complain about
Miss me with that.
anything.
Miss me about that.
All right, so Bossk lessons.
I think this matchup is probably
horrible for Han Blue, I think.
Well, actually, I think it's probably closer to a 50-50 because I think the quality of card in here is just so insane.
Yeah.
I had a redemption I don't know. I had a lot of options. I resourced 2 K2s. I actually probably should have just played K2. So the turn I went to empty out your hand, I took a bunch of damage. But is Vader in that deck? Vader would have. So you have Vader and Maul that you could have hit at that time. I think you had what? Are you 3 Mauls, 2 Vaders?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. So I guess I don't know. You have to draw it exactly at that time because now you could have attacked Chrysanthemum into it, but I was fine with that, right? That way, Luke. I traded Luke for both Bossk and Chrysanthemum, but the Maul takes 5 extra damage and also lose your unit, and also Maul is still on the table because I was close to lethal after that. So you didn't. All right, there we go. Tomorrow, Hondo Blue, I think.
Hondo Blue.
That's what we're thinking about.
Yeah. I was thinking about if I played a 30 health base, what would I change in this deck? And that's probably
if you were playing a 30 health base, you do not have ECL, and that last game is not a dub.
Sure, but I lost the other 3 games.
Yeah.
You know. I probably cut Kylo.
Unless you're ambushing Kylo, I don't like Kylo.
Well, I would probably go up to 3 timely reinforcements, but I end up, I think, just paying the 1 and keeping it in hand a lot of the time.
The thing is ECL is legit the only base. At this point, I think ECL is the only one that can even be in consideration, right? I think all the other 25 health bases,
they're just not good enough.
They're not good enough.
Yeah.
And then if you're playing ECL, then you end up playing a bunch of stuff that you don't play in a 30 health base.
That's
right.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a different deck.
Yeah.
The ECL is very strong.
Yes.
Because I can get a bounty out and then on an empty board play something and resolve.
Right.
Django into a guild targeted thing is really, really good.
Yeah, Django, Chrysanthemum, Django, Chrysanthemum, Punishing One, Kylo, all that stuff, it gets better with ECL. And if you don't have a way to do that, then all those cards are substantially worse.
The timely intervention does change that a little bit because I
you have to play off curve. Like you have to be ramping if you want timely intervention.
Right. I mean, you're playing green, so you're ramping, so it's fine. But like Black Sun Starfighter, I also threw in just kind of like a space interaction thing, and I'm not like sure about that. But it's also another hit for 3-cost unit. Yeah, and it's in space, so I can like dodge. So I like it's good, but I'm just not sure about it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I gotta rethink everything. We're gonna every single deck that fucking goes up against this gauntlet is gonna 3 or 04 or whatever.
Yeah,
or Hondo Blue actually might have a chance.
It might go like
to do pretty well.
It might go 2 and 2.
I do at some point also want to replace the Krennic with the Kira Green list just to get some reps against that.
I think they're relatively interchangeable.
They're pretty similar.
I think they're relatively
There's a few things that are different, but I like what that Krennic's list is doing too. So yeah, it's very versatile. All right, thanks for watching.
All right, we're done here.
It's been good times.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow
for Hondo Blue.
Yeah.
Till then, have a good rest of the day and goodbye.
Goodbye.